Hello and welcome to VR Vertigo. So, the Steam frame has been delayed. No! Yes, I'm sorry, it has been delayed. Frankly, everything is a bit of a shit show. You can't get hardware, everything's too expensive, there's no confidence in certain markets, and when you have a business ecosystem as broad-ranging as the gaming one, well, it's no surprise that one large action has a domino effect. And that domino effect creates problems for everybody else. And whereas this situation gets a hard boo from me, ultimately I think it's maybe a good thing. It's not as though we don't already have headsets to play on. It's not as though we don't have games to play. And rather than all the doom and gloom that's being espoused by other commentators in the area, and to be clear, they're allowed to give us their brand of doom and gloom because they might be right. I prefer to be a glass half full person rather than a glass half empty person. We were constantly told as children that there are some fights worth fighting for and that all good things come to he or she or they or them, etc., who wait. Patience is not only a virtue these days, it's absolutely required. We have to learn to embrace the suck. Because if we don't embrace it, frankly, we're going to drown in it. It seems as though Steam frame and the Steam machine is locked in, that nothing will change. And that's been a source of consternation for many, many people. My own personal viewpoint on this was that I thought it wasn't such a bad thing, because if the machine is indeed purpose-built to do a job, then optimization, then optimization will save the day. But that's not quite what we're being sold. The Steam machine is a PC cum gaming console, or should that be computer? You take a pick, you decide. Either way, what we're being sold is possibly a jack of all trades and master of none. And if indeed that's what Valve is doing, then I guarantee it will suffer for it. Gamers and especially VR users have become more educated now. They're much more sophisticated. They have for quite some time known what they want. And the cartoony slop that Meta was selling them wasn't quite doing the job. And one has to ask oneself whether or not it wasn't their volume that was the problem, but the quality of their product that made them step back and reassess their contribution to VR. Meta will always be remembered as one of the biggest contributors to VR. But as I say, it's not entirely the rosy story that they might have you believe. I rather hope that Valve take this opportunity to maybe reassess what's inside the box, what's inside the Steam frame headset. Maybe find new and interesting ways to do things. If they rest on their laurels now, when they've been given an opportunity by fate and Sam Altman, then I rather think that will be gifted time squandered. They say you can't have your cake and eat it, but I think in this particular instance, Valve have a golden opportunity. The current turmoil created by OpenAI and Sam Altman in the gaming hardware industry has given everybody a chance to breathe, to pause, to reflect on what is, what could have been, and what will be. And if anybody out there in a position of influence or power isn't taking this opportunity to redraw their battle plans, reposition themselves, to potentially confound their critics, and at the suitable time of launch, whenever that ends up being, surprise us all marvellously with a new and improved version of what we were going to get, then I think you're being a bit of a... And so it's with hope and happiness that I say, take this opportunity, Valve. Maybe reassess in small but significant ways how you can improve your offering to allay the fears of the various pundits, commentators and consumers, so that when the time is right and the Steam machine and the Steam frame and its peripherals do eventually take the stage, we, as your customers, will look at your product and be agog. And if you can't do that, if the business doesn't allow it, then we can always rely on the fact that optimization is a thing, and in actual fact has dragged many a sorry ass out of the mud. Steam Machine and the Steam Frame don't have to be great inside the box. But whatever magic is being produced and performed within the box, within the headset, needs to shine. Anything less will be totally unacceptable. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do like, subscribe and share if you'd like. And until next time, bye bye.